guys, what's up? My name is Violet, also known as La Violet. This is my YouTube channel. If you are new to my YouTube channel, what's up? Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. I hope you like my videos. If you are a returning subscriber, what's up? I hope you're safe, keeping safe, washing your hands, not touching your face and all those other things, do not write, let me skip that, please. Yes. And what else? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video in case you feel like anybody needs to be hearing this. And drop a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Let me know what you think. Give me your opinion. Give me your questions. Give me anything about this video. And subscribe. Basically, really, I just need you to subscribe. Today, we're going to be going to episode 5 of Learning on the Job series. And I'm going to be telling you why you need to operate your business before you open it. I'll put the link in the description box of you getting to know me and my socials in case I'm not here and you want to catch up. You know me, I'm always there on Instagram, on Snapchat. You can reach out to me. I think I'm friendly, so I respond and reply to messages that I find on my socials. I promise. Gawa lie. Anyway, I'm still gonna go ahead and put them in here. My real name is, somebody told me that I never said my real name. My real name is Violet Nkemba, and that is Nkemba. Proud CEO of Gen X group of companies that consists of several different companies that are yet to be, so far only 2. That is Tresses Hair and Nails, a hair salon, a unisex hair salon. I'm gonna put our Instagram right here, and the Munchies Loft, which is a mini snack cafe. Yes, to be opening soon whenever lockdown opens. Yeah. So let me tell you something. Listen, this is my real face now. Let's first ignore the filters. That's what Snapchat does. The magic. Yes. Anyway, today I've written down a few notes because I'm really trying to help my hesitation problem, because I always hesitate and I always get off topic somehow. I feel like I do when I watch my videos, so I get distracted easily. Hence the notes, guys. Always write down things. It's very important to write down things, not just as a business person, but as a person. The pen has a stronger mind than memory. Listen, Budonians, you know what Bakamale used to say. I'm trying to say that thing about the pen having, why he was trying to encourage us, while he was trying to encourage us to always have a pen or to always make notes. Yes, if you know it, please put it in the comment section so that I can find it. If you want to see that you're having smooth operations in your business, that your business is growing, that you're satisfying the consumers, well, not consumers per se, because I'm more on the service side of the industry, so I'll go with that you're satisfying your customers, that you're making profits / realizing profits, as entrepreneurs would say. I mean, an entrepreneur. We had this teacher in primary school that used to call, we had the spelling bee. Yeah, her name was Teacher Jackie. We had the spelling bee, and then they gave us to spell entrepreneur. Yeah. So when she said it, she said, spell entrepreneur. And we're like, what? So we basically failed because we're like, and then when another person from the opposing team spelled it, we're like, you mean entrepreneur? Imagine. And if you want to see that your business is making money, you're going to have to ensure that you tackle your operations management or operations management team if you have a team. But if you're a small business like me, small local business like me, and your operations management team just has a population of 1 person, i.e. you, then what you're going to have to make sure that you do your best to make sure that you understand fully what operations mean and how to operate your business and what it takes to be able to operate it smoothly in order to see business growth, customer satisfaction, make profits, grow. I'm now repeating myself because I'm out of points. Listen, okay, let's move on. There's several parts that make up operations management. 1, e-commerce. 2, productivity. 3, customer service. 4, competition. 5, quality. These are the 5 things that make up operations management. We already said e-commerce. I don't think I need to go deep into detail because I'm trying to make sure that I don't make this an economics/business lesson. Well, it kind of is a business lesson, but like, listen, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So e-commerce, I don't want to over define it, but in my field, it would mean things involving social media management and etc. Then productivity, I think we already know what that is, guys. I don't think I need to explain it, but just in case I do, here's the definition. Customer service. Who doesn't know what customer service is? But in case you also don't know, customer service is a very, 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 very vital part of operations, of your operations as a business, as a small business, as a growing business, as an everything type of, for any business, customer service, in my opinion, is the most important part. I talked about this in the previous video, lesson, not the previous video, that was lesson 3. I think I talked about that in lesson 3. Yeah, I think I talked about that in lesson 3. I'll just put the link in the description box in case you want to catch up and you're new to this learning on the job series. It is very, very important because without good customer service, there's zero profits and therefore zero business. How? Let me break it down for you. If the customer is not happy, if the customer isn't happy and about any service that you're providing or any particular way of delivery of service in your business. For example, I could be the best hairstylist in town. Yeah, my salon could give the best hairstyles and designs and all this thing, but the moment a customer isn't happy about how you wash their hair or how rough you are while you're hot combing or blow drying their hair, you know, things like that, if they're not happy about how you're doing anything to do with their hair, and even the men, the water is too hot in your opinion, in their opinion, you think it's warm, but then it's too hot, but then they don't like how you massage the head, and after you do all these facial scrub things and everything, the moment the customer isn't happy with the service that you're delivering or a particular service that you're delivering, then you I repeat, you cannot meet customer satisfaction. They'll not be satisfied. They might say, well, they do well. I mean, they have good services and they're really good at their cuts are good and they're neat, or their hair, the way they do that, they braid their hair, the ropes or strands or whatever are really, really neat. But she hurts me, man. Every time she pulls this side of the head. Do you guys ever have those complaints where you just hear those people, or even us ourselves, when we go to certain places where somebody gives you everything and then you're like, the food is nice and the waitresses are really sweet and everything, but they take too long to deliver the food, you know? So then there's that small complaint there. You have failed to satisfy a customer's needs. So if the customer service is bad, then you cannot meet customer satisfaction. And if you fail to meet customer satisfaction, then zero business. Then you do not have business, because once they're not happy, they'll start to look for other places that can give them everything that they want, and that is possible because there are businesses that are perfect like that. I eat cafe Javas. So what was I saying? Exactly my point. See, this is why I said that I needed to make notes. Yes, so if the customer satisfaction is bad, then there's no business for you, which means zero profits, and that means your business is going to fall. So in my opinion, out of all the parts that I have said that comprise English, out of all the parts that comprise of, out of all the parts under operations management, listen, let's just, don't judge me, Mundeke. Out of all the parts of operations management, that is e-commerce, productivity, customer service, competition, and quality. Quality is another very essential, very, very, very critical part in operations of any business. But I would kind of try to gauge them or weigh them almost like this being customer service and this being quality. Like basically like this. They're almost ichi together. They're almost the same. They almost have the same type of importance, because now if you don't have things, guys, so self-explanatory. If you do not have good quality service, then still it all comes down to customer service. Then you cannot meet customer satisfaction, because they might say, oh well, they do have good services and the people are really sweet and all these things, and their stuff is really cheap and or very affordable, but these things, they never really last, and that's a problem. That is a problem. No one wants to keep coming back and buying things or getting a service over and over again because your things don't last, or a certain product, you know, caused a skin irritation. So you need to make sure that you provide quality in your services. How do you know that your products or the service that you're giving is quality? Is the reason as to why. How do you know that you're giving quality services or quality products or quality goods or whatever? You operate the business before you open. Let me tell you, I'm going to get into that. You need all these elements to work together to be able to give you or to create a successful business. Operations, basically, I think I did not define, but operations by definition, in my opinion, are what companies use to transform resources into goods or services. What we as stressors use to transform into a good into a service. What we use: hair products, chemicals, combs, chairs, the blow dryer, the hand dryer, blow dryer and hand dryer the same thing, wall dryer, hand dryer, machine, smoother, clipper, all those things. Those are the resources that we use to be able to transform them to give you the service, which is beauty. Even makeup, the lipstick, the foundation, the powder, the everything, the massaging oil, the nail extensions, the gel nail polish, the everything. Those are all the resources that we as stressors use, or I'm using my opinion, but in your company, whatever it is that you use before you finally give the final product or the finished product is a resource that you use to give to transform into a service so that you can operate. Because if you don't transform, then you cannot operate. So therefore, I'm going to repeat the same thing. Operations by definition is what companies use, or are what companies use to transform resources into goods or services. Operation management is very, very, very critical. What are the roles of operations management? 1, to plan. 2, to design. 3, to direct and to improve all the activities involved in producing goods or services. So now let me get down to the real example. Before we opened Tress's Hair and Nails, we decided to operate for about a week. Why a week? I feel like a week is not enough. I'll tell somebody to operate for at least 2 weeks before they officially open or officially launch and start all this marketing thing. That's why you've been saying that I haven't been doing so much marketing outside Instagram of Tress's. And even before that, I hadn't really done much marketing besides the people that knew about it. So before I launched Tress's, we operated for about a week. I would advise 2 weeks. I did a week because I didn't have money in the previous week to even start any sort of operation. So, excuse me. In that week, we found out so many things because clients kept coming in. People kept coming in saying, oh, finally they've opened this place, or finally they opened, and I'm like, well, we are opening on Saturday, but yes, how may we help you? And then people were asking for all these things, that people were giving advice, there was a lot of advice coming in during that time, so that advice was helping us to direct our steps and how we're going to be able to use those steps to strategically use those steps to help our business, to help us achieve this customer satisfaction, to help us achieve business growth, and also be able to realize profits. You guys, the first time, I should show you the menu. I don't have it right now, but I wish I had my menu with me right now. I would show you how I had laid out the prices for the hair menu, basically the prices for the different services in the salon. My God, people came and they were like, this place is ridiculously cheap. Like, it's ridiculously cheap. And then when I started to notice, I was like, oh. So we eventually ended up realizing that we had made very few profits, like close to none, basically, because, well, we had mass production, yes, but especially in the first 3 days. That was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we basically had not made any money, because all the money that we had made during the time, like I remember getting so many people, and I was like, where are all these people coming from? Who informed them about a salon here? Because we're not yet ready, we're not yet open. But having them coming in gave us a lot of insight and advice to be able to plan, to design a new menu, because our menu was originally ridiculously cheap. It gave us like direction, you know what I mean? This goes back to the roles of operations management, or I'll just say operations. It helped us to plan for things that we had not gotten. It helped us plan for things that we had not yet bought, things that we needed that I did not realize that we needed. I thought that I had bought everything. Like, you know, you guys, I'm not like a beauty therapist or like a specialist. I didn't study this. I've not gotten any form of knowledge, but I just managed the thing. And all these things, I've never managed a business before, and that is why I have this whole learning on the job series, because all these things I had to learn on the job. So then I learned that it's very, very important to always operate your business before you open it. Operating, yes, it might mean opening, because you can't operate without opening, because then people can't come in. But like, I mean official opening. You know what I mean? So operations, basically, in conclusion, operation of your business before you open it. Why you need to operate your business before you open it is because it gives you insight and advice from customers as well, because you get feedback. It helps you, and this feedback helps you to plan better. It helps you to design a strategic plan. Does that make sense? A strategic plan on how to tackle your customer base without necessarily overspending. You know what I mean? Because how I knew where to shop for things was at places like Eve and Nico. This is at Acacia Mall. But then, you know, people come in, and all these other people who have been to different salons, or even hairstylists, because we had to borrow a hairstylist from somewhere because that time was a bit busy. So they was giving all these types of advice on where you can go and how you can basically minimize costs but still provide quality service. All these things are giving you direction basically, and helping you to improve all the activities involved in producing this particular beauty service. And in the other case of the Munchies Loft, which I said is a mini cafe soon to be opening, so I hope that we would also be operating before we open at the Munchies Loft. Oh, we're already operating, to be honest. That's why I said soon to be opened, but it's already in operations. Okay, that thing always refuses to come out. Yes. So those are the reasons as to why you need to operate your business before you open it. And I hope that you learned something, guys. Sometimes I hope that I did better this time. Let me know if I did better. And yes, this is Loud Violet. Do not forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video to whoever you think will need to hear this information, or whoever you think would need it, or just basically to support a sister over here. Support, guys. It's for free. Just support me. Subscribe and watch any of my videos down below. Follow me on my socials, my Instagram, my Snapchat, even Facebook. Facebook takes me all the way back, so you can also get to me from there. And yeah, see you next time. Cool, Loud Violets. Hey, bye.